Hi there, welcome back. I am really excited to talk about something today, and it's not going to be showing any sort of makeup or answering any specific questions. I just wanted to introduce something that I've been doing for a while, and I'm looking down here because it's in this book. Disregard the front. It was just a book I got at a conference this past year, and it is my 2018 tracking. So I decided this year to track what it is that I'm doing makeup-wise to get a really good sense of a couple things. My usage of different things, so that I can be honest with myself about what I'm using, what I'm not using, and frequency as well. I'm also tracking a number of other things, such as products that I've finished and also samples that I've been using. And just find it's really helpful for me as I'm using my makeup to really think about, hey, what haven't I used for a while? And then also I'm interested in what it is that, what my patterns of behavior are. So if you're interested to see what's in here, stay with me, and I'm very happy that you joined me again, or if you're new, welcome. And if you like what you see here and you want to know more about the kind of things that I do to manage my makeup collection, then just give it a thumbs up so I know that it is something of interest to you. So let's get right into it. So what I do here, I called it the Makeup Diaries, and I did start right at the beginning of the year, so this is a month and a half in. I track what I put on, so my skincare routine, what I am putting on my face as face makeup, what I'm putting on specifically on my eyes, cheeks, and lips, and also things like liner and mascara, so not just eyeshadow. I also track, like I said before, what I have finished, what samples I'm using, and I'm also tracking purchases. So I keep a tally, just find a page here where it shows up. I keep a tally on the very bottom of a given page every single time, every single time I make a purchase, or if I've made a sale of something that I wasn't using or that was brand new that I just decided I didn't want, then I subtract it from the total. So it really gives me a good bird's eye view, very honest look at how much I spend on cosmetics, and as it creeps up towards 4 figures, it's really good information to have. And especially it's extra motivating right now since I'm on a no-buy for 7 months from February 1st to end of August. So what I write down is, I write down the date. I write down what my primary palette for the day is, so that I can easily take a look at how often I'm using a given palette. No surprise to me here, it's Tarte Clay Play. I write down the specific samples that I've used, and I also write down what I have finished out of samples or major products in a given day. So this is kind of my cheat sheet here, and then I write down all of the details here for every given day. Now I realize this is not for everyone, but as I go through my monthly cycling project pan, I can see how long products, pardon me, that I'm trying to pan are taking me to pan, so I can be more realistic about how long something takes to use, and I can also be realistic on whether or not I've actually given that product proper attention, which would be why it's not getting used up. I really find this is useful as well for remembering and going back to eyeshadow combinations that really worked for me. For example, the eye look I have today is Jean-Michel Basquiat, this funky palette. So I had an eye look I did with this some time ago, and I wanted to go back and reference, hey, what did I exactly do? Because when you're using different palettes, sometimes it's hard to remember exactly what you did that you particularly liked. So I was able to go back and just see what colors I had used. And also combinations. Like for example, today, I'm really enjoying that look from Jean-Michel Basquiat, which is There are these colors. I used most of the browns. I used Crown down below here, and also Suckerpunch here on the lid. I really enjoyed that combination, but today specifically I enjoy this combination along with Conspiracy, which is an Urban Decay liquid lipstick. So the fact that I have this identified, and I can say in my book that I really quite liked it, a number of months later I can go, yeah, right, that video, what was I doing? Of course I'll put the stuff in the comments down below, but obviously every look I don't end up having a video for. So I'm really hoping that I continue this kind of documentation because it's absolutely fabulous, and it's also a way for me as well to document when I do a video for us to have a chance to chit chat and exchange ideas, that I can be sure that I remember and know what it is that I was wearing on a given day, because of course that's part of how we share and how we add value to each other, is to let each other know what enabled us to make a certain look. So I really hope that this is of interest to you, at least as an idea, and I would love to hear from you as well what kind of tracking you do, if any, in managing your own makeup collection. So looking forward to hearing the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you like this kind of content in general, I hope you'll subscribe, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.